We remember the 10 lives lost through the loved ones they left behind. We spent the day in this shell-shocked community, which is banding together, forced to confront the unthinkable. Palpable grief today as the family of Ruth Whitfield is in anguish over the loss of the matriarch of their family. Prior to Saturday, when Whitfield became known as one of the victims in the Tops grocery store shooting here in Buffalo, the 86-year-old was known to family as a loving mother to 4 children, grandma to 7, and great-grandma to 6.
She was mom. We didn't call her mother because she was special. She was special to the community. She taught us what love is, to be truly loved and to stand up. This has to stop. You have to stop taking away the best of us.
A devoted wife, her kids say she visited her husband of 68 years every day for 8 years. He now lives in a nursing home suffering from dementia.
That's his soulmate. How do you say any of this to my father? How do you share this with him? We're scared to share it with him, quite frankly, because we don't want his health to depreciate any further.
When Ruth Whitfield moved to upstate New York decades ago, her children say it was with the hope of escaping the brutal racism of the South, only to then lose her life here in what police are calling a racially motivated attack.
She came from the Deep South. She came from racism. And to come this far and be taken out by it, it's a tragedy.
Whitfield is the oldest of the 10 people fatally shot in the country's deadliest mass shooting of the year. Behind each name, a story and grieving family and friends. Retired police officer Aaron Salter confronted the gunman. He's being hailed a hero who likely kept more lives from being lost. The youngest victim, 32-year-old Roberta Drury, is described as vibrant and outgoing. Geraldine Talley was one of 9 siblings. Those who knew her say she was an amazing sister, mother, and aunt. There was Celestine Cheney, a breast cancer survivor, and Pearl Young, a pillar of the community. Hayward Patterson, a deacon who drove people to the supermarket on Sundays. Catherine Massey's loved ones say she was unapologetic about making sure her community was not ignored. Andre McNeil was at Tops picking up a surprise birthday cake for his grandson. Marcus Morrison, father of 3. Of the 13 shot, 11 were black. The shooter was heavily armed and dressed in tactical gear, whispering, "Just gotta go for it," before live streaming his rampage on an app, firing at least 50 rounds before police apprehended him.
It's heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching.
Sorry.
It's broken. It's just too much. You can't even go to the store in peace.
This Tops was a symbol of a hard-won fight in this community. Built in 2003, it provided a much-needed grocery option in what was previously a food desert. Many black residents here say they endured systemic racism reinforced by decades of segregation. A report by the Brookings Institute and the University of Michigan found that the Buffalo-Niagara Falls metro area is the 6th most segregated in the nation. The dividing lines between white and black splintered by the Kensington Expressway, a massive project touted as urban renewal. Placed right in the middle of the black section of this area, its lanes purportedly allowed white residents easy access to entertainment in the city center, but stripped black residents of access to essential businesses like grocery stores, only contributing to the festering racial inequality.
It also destroyed the lives of thousands of people, and it killed 2 business districts for us. Tops,
just 2 blocks away from Kensington, which once represented a small victory, now a symbol of awful loss. It has been said the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. And once again today, Buffalo, known as the City of Good Neighbors, uniting and supplying food to those who need it most.
It's like the only supermarket that we got for miles. And pretty much every neighborhood in Buffalo comes to this neighborhood to get their food.
Beyond the outpouring from the community, Attorney Ben Crump, who represents the Whitfield family, is demanding action from the president and from Congress.
Her legacy is going to be one of love that is going to be articulated by her family, and we're going to fight to do what they believe their mother would want, and that is to get some positive change to come from this tragedy. And that's why we're saying to President Biden and the United States Congress, pass the anti-black hate crime bill.
For the family of Ruth Whitfield, who who just left her husband at the nursing home when she simply stopped by Tops to pick up some groceries. Their heartache is further compounded by the senselessness of their loss.
86 years old? What? Why? What was the purpose? I'll never understand this. I'll never get over this. For her to live the kind of life that she lived and to have to suffer this indignity.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.